Well, Jenson, you've managed to break the 1,000-point barrier, but I imagine you would have preferred a few more today.
Yeah, didn't expect to get that many today. You know, I think we should be happy with how we went about the race. People found it very difficult to overtake me. That's why I finished where I did. But we thought the super soft was going to last about 3 laps, so we set them up to last for 3 laps. So as soon as lap 4 started, everyone else's tires started getting good. I could see the front just throwing rubber off everywhere. We ran to push them up 3 laps, and it didn't work because the tires actually got better through the run when they're going clean. But that's experience. We've never seen that testing, so we didn't expect that. So we had to pit very early, and it meant that I had 3 very long stints on the medium tyre, and that was tricky. But
you say you managed to make your car pretty wide out there today. Damage limitation. How big a problem is this, though, even going forward to Malaysia? Is this a long-term problem? Hopefully not too long-term.
Yeah, you can overtake in Malaysia. I mean, you look at it one way. Silverstone last year, I finished 10th, and I'm 1 place higher here. So, you know, we had bad spots last year, but I think there's a lot more for us to do to get back to the front than last year. So good to get a couple of points, but it doesn't really ease the pain. I think we're going to have a tough week. Malaysia is obviously next weekend, and we can't really do too much then. But hopefully we can understand the car a little bit better after the race today, and extract a bit more performance.
Practice 2 began in Australia with world champion Sebastian Vettel picking up where he left off in the first session, storming to the fastest time of the day, while his Red Bull teammate Mark Webber kicked up dust in front of his home crowd. McLaren had struggled in FP1, and despite making some setup changes, Jenson Button still didn't seem too happy.
I feel like I've just lost rear grip now. Doesn't feel like I've really gained front grip.
Jenson Button there complaining about a loss of rear grip. I'm not sure, I think it's a Caterham that's gone off the racetrack. Yes, it is a Caterham, and it's Vandergaard, yeah. And he's beached it, and I don't think he's going to get out of there, is he? As Vandergaard's Caterham was craned away, Fernando Alonso tried out the super soft tyres for the first time, but he still couldn't match Vettel's pace at the front, slotting into second. Red Bull were looking imperious, and unseen by the cameras, Vettel then became the first man to dip into the 1:25s. And then indicated he could have gone even faster.
Yeah, I had both cleared at one stage. And I lost quite a lot from the tires. No.
Understood. He's just making fun of everybody else there, isn't he? I had no curves and I lost something from the tires. He still did a 1:25.9. Sebastian Vettel looking in pretty good shape then. Jean-Eric Vergne wasn't in such good shape though, spinning at turn 4. While Felipe Massa had a near miss with Esteban Gutierrez. As the Sauber was coming out of the pit lane exit, and Massa thought he judged the speed correctly to be able to go around the outside of him, but the Sauber kept on coming. Lewis Hamilton had been looking feisty all session. He had a couple of offs, once at turn 1 and then later at turn 9. But despite escaping unscathed from both of those, the Mercedes man's luck didn't last. As one of the Mercedes has gone off the racetrack, but gone straight on in quite some way into the tyre, into the gravel. In fact, he may even have made contact with the tyre barrier. Is it Hamilton? I think it might be Hamilton actually that's gone off. It's difficult to tell from the very wide shot that we have. He's walking away though. There were no replays of the incident, but Mercedes said there had been a problem with the floor of Hamilton's car, which had caused him to go off. And things soon went from bad to worse for the Silver Arrows. Meanwhile, Nico Rosberg makes a 2-for-1 deal on Mercedes withdrawals, because he's now just pulled off the racetrack as well.
Okay, so we think it's gearbox related, Nico, so when you come to a stop, just remember to turn the power off.
One of the Red Bulls has spun, it's Mark Webber. Some smoke just coming off the rear tyres. Strange pace to spin, he's in the middle of a short straight. And let's see if we can work out what happened to Mark Webber. Going into 13. Interesting, got off the throttle, the back end of the car stepped out. But despite the late drama, it was clear who was on top. Vettel and Webber first and second, and the rest of the pack with a lot of work to do. Tom Boker, BBC Sport.